Good morning, Doctor. Today we will present about the CVP analysis for Paperleaf Sendirian Berhad. I am the first speaker, Wei Ru from Group 9. Paperleaf Sendirian Berhad is a reputable stationery chain specializing in office and school supplies under the Notemaster brand. In the fiscal year of 2025, the company achieved strong performance with total sales of 1.8 million ringgit Malaysia from selling 90,000 units. Currently, the business relies on sales agents who are paid a 15% commission on every unit sold to drive this result. Our primary objective today is to apply cost-volume profit analysis to help management understand how changes in cost and sales volume impact net profit. This is a vital decision-making tool that helps us set the price strategies and, most importantly, to determine the path to achieving management's target of a 30% net income to sales ratio. To start our technical analysis, we first calculate the unit selling price by taking our total sales of 1.8 million ringgit Malaysia and divide it 90,000 units sold. We find that each Notemaster product is sold for 20 ringgit Malaysia. Next, we identify the total variable cost for 2025. This consists of two main components: the variable cost of goods sold, which is 900,000 ringgit Malaysia, and the sales commission paid to agents, total is 270,000. Together, the total variable cost is 1,170,000 ringgit Malaysia. From this total, we can determine the variable cost associated with each individual unit. By dividing our total variable cost of 1,170,000 by 90,000 units, we arrive at the variable cost of 13 ringgit per unit. Finally, it is important to note that our analysis relies on three key assumptions. We assume that the unit selling price remains constant at 20 ringgit per unit, that the total fixed costs do not change within the relevant range, and the variable unit prices stay constant at 13 ringgit per unit.
Good day, Doctor. My name is Ang Jia-Yi, and I'm going to present about the question D, which was total fixed cost. To find the total fixed cost, we must sum all fixed components from the cost of goods sold and operating expenses. As we know, the formula for total fixed cost is fixed COGS plus advertising plus rental plus salaries and plus insurance. So we know fixed COGS is 180,000, fixed advertising is 45,000, rental expenses is 36,000, administrative salaries is 90,000, insurance expenses is 27,000. So this is the calculation, and the answer for the question D is 378,000. So the next question is contribution margin CM per unit. This will tell us how much each unit sold contributes toward covering fixed costs. As the formula for CM per unit, it is selling price minus variable cost per unit. So this is the calculations. RM20 minus RM13, which we get RM7. That's the answer for this question. The next question is to find contribution margin ratios. This shows the percentage of each sales RM that is available to cover fixed costs. So for the formula of contribution margin ratios, we need to take CM per units and divided by selling price times 100%. So we have the calculations, RM7 divided by 20 and times 100%, and we got the answer 35%. The next question is break-even point BEP in units. This is the number of products Paperleaf must sell to have zero profit and zero loss. So for the formula of break-even point in units, we have TFC divided by CM per unit. And we have 378,000 divided by 7, and we get 54,000 units. The next question is break-even point BEP in amount RM. This is the total sales revenue required to reach the break-even point. So as the formula of break-even point BEP, we have BEP units times selling price. We got 54,000 times 20, which we got the answer 1,080,000 Malaysian ringgit.
Our question 2 is how many units must be sold to achieve a net income to sales ratio of 30%. Let's break down the data we have. Let Q represents the number of units, selling price per unit is RM20, variable cost per unit is RM30, the total fixed cost is RM378,000. The formula we start with a straightforward net income equals sales minus variable cost minus fixed cost. The target is for net income to be 30% of sales. Sales is 20Q. So the target net income is 0.3 times 20Q, which equals 6Q. Now we plug everything into our formula. 6Q equal 20Q minus 30Q minus 378,000. This simplifies to 6Q equal 7Q minus 378,000. Solving for Q, 7Q minus 6Q equal 378,000. It equal 378,000 units. So, to achieve that 30% net income margin, the company need to sell 378,000 units in 2025 year. After setting the sales target, the next critical step is to develop a strategy. The company must take a specific possible action to achieve the target. This action can be grouped into three main approaches. First, market expansion strategy. The focus here is opening new market. This involves not just maintaining existing customer, but actively developing new customer groups such as school, business, and government agency. At the same time, this must develop online sales channel including e-commerce platform and social media sales, which are essential for reaching a broader audience. Second, product and marketing improvement. The focus is increasing product appeal and customer value. Launching limited edition or team product lines can create buzz and urgency. Promotion tactics like implement buy 3 get 1 free offer or member point programs can directly boost purchase volume. Additionally, increasing and reducing investments to enhance brand awareness is a key to supporting all these efforts. Third, operational efficiency improvement. The focus is strengthening internal operating to prevent lost sales, optimizing inventory management to reduce stock out, ensure products are always available, training the sales team to improve conversion rate, ensure not sales opportunity is waste. In short, expanding the market, strengthening marketing, and improving efficiencies together will help steadily move toward the 378,000 unit target. Now look at question 3. If the company is not able to increase the number of unit sales, what selling price will then give them an operating income of 30% of sales? We have new data here. Current sales volume Q is 90,000 units. Current cost of goods sales is RM 900,000, giving a variable COGS per unit of RM 10. There also a 50 sales commission, which is variable cost tied to the new selling price. We will call P. So variable cost per unit become 10 plus 0.50 P. Fixed cost remain RM 378,000. Our target is operating income equal 30% of sales, that is 0.30 times P times 90,000, which equal 27,000 P. We use the formula operating income equals sales revenue minus total variable cost minus fixed cost. Setting it out, 27,000 P equal 90,000 P minus the quantity 90,000 times the sum of 10 and 0.50 P minus 378,000. Let's solve step by step. Expand 27,000 P equal 90,000 P minus the quantity 900,000 plus 30,500 P minus 378,000. Simplify 27,000 P equal 90,000 P minus 900,000 minus 30,500 P minus 378,000. Combine the 27,000 P equals 76,500 P minus 1,278,000. Rearrange 27,000 P minus 76,500 P equal negative 1,278,000, which give negative 49,500 P equals negative 1,278,000. Finally, P equal to 25.82. So if sale volume is fixed as 19,000 units, the company will need to charge approximately RM 25.82 per unit to earn a 30% operating income margin. But if we consider the price increase only approach, how variable is it? We need to realistically assess the possibility that the company can increase sales by simply raising the selling price. Let's analyze the key factor. For price elasticity, stationary products generally have moderate price sensitivity. This means a price increase will likely decrease the quantity sold, contradicting our fixed volume assumption in the calculation. Second, brand loyalty. Fortunately, Notmaster has an established brand reputation, so some loyal customers may accept a higher price, providing some cushion. And third is competitive environment. With multiple substitute brands available, this is a major risk. Customers may switch to other competitors. And last is product differentiation. Since the currently product lacks a distinctive competitive advantage, the company will have difficulty shifting the price increase to customers who may ask, why should I pay more? Therefore, a direct price hike to RM25.82 is a risky move. It is more likely to protect profit margin at the cost of lower sales volume, rather than truly increasing total revenue. A safer approach may be a modest price increase combined with the marketing and efficiency strategy we just discussed, balancing value and cost more effectively.
Good day, Doctor. My name is Li Ling, and my metric number is 309730. For question 4, we look at the strategy scenario where the company improves product quality. Improving quality usually means using better materials or processes, so product cost will be increased. Management expects that by offering higher quality products, sales can increase significantly up to 200%. This strategy focuses more on value creation rather than competing only on price. However, this decision also involves risk because high costs must be supported by strong sales growth. In terms of CVP analysis, several elements will be affected. First, variable cost per unit will increase due to better material. Fixed cost may also increase because we got materials marketing, training, and new equipment. As a result, the contribution margin per unit may decrease. However, if the sales volume increases significantly, total contribution can still increase. Therefore, this strategy is only suitable for expected sales growth. It's realistic and sustainable. Next, for question 5, we compare the current sales commission system. One advantage is the fixed costs are low, because the company only pays commission when sales occur. This makes the system flexible and less risky, especially when sales are uncertain. However, the disadvantage is that the variable costs high due to 15 commission. This reduces the commission margin per unit and limit profit growth in the long run. Hiring the company-owned staff has different implications. The main advantage is lower variable cost per unit, which increase contribution margin. It also gives management better control over sales strategy and brand image. However, this option increases fixed costs, such as salaries, training, and employee benefit. If sales volume drops, the company still needs to bear these fixed costs. Based on the analysis, several recommendations can be made. In the short term, the company should continue using the commission-based system to reduce risk. In the long term, if sales become stable and high, hiring on sales staff will be more profitable. Quality improvement should be implemented gradually to control the cost increase. At the same time, marketing efforts should be support the strategy to ensure sales growth. In conclusion, CVP analysis help management understand how cost, volume, and profit related. Strategy decisions should balance potential profit with business risk. The best strategy depends on sales stability and market response. Therefore, flexible strategies are safer because committing to higher fixed costs. Thank you.